another episode of Twisted Youngins. I am one of your hosts, Myra King, and to my left,
this is Desi Dez.
and we have a very special guest in the building today, all the way from Florida. Let them know who you are.
What's up, everybody, man? I'm Lionel B from the Lionel B Show on YouTube.
All right, boom, Lionel B from the Lionel B Show on YouTube. So tell us, Lionel, how long have you been a creator, a YouTuber?
Really, honestly, man, I didn't really take it serious until 2018. That's when I guess people, started noticing me and whatnot, man. It was probably around 2018. I had the channel since 2016, but I'm saying at the time I was really doing something completely different than what I'm doing now. It was more or less like, little skits, parodies, and things like that I was doing on there. And actually ended up switching gears, and I got more into like the celebrity news and the trending news, type of genre.
What made you change over?
Well, what I'm saying? Like I said before, man, the channel was different. At the time, it was with me and my ex, and we was doing kind of like skits. And really, honestly, she was the one that kind of pushed me to get onto YouTube, because I really didn't have an interest to get on there. And she wanted to do that. We end up, things not working out in the relationship. So I'm like, I might kind of want to, do YouTube again, but this time let me try something a little different. Let me utilize, my background in terms of like, digital media, broadcasting. I owned a magazine about 10 years ago. So, I was already, knowing how to relay the news and work with different celebrities and all of that. So it just seemed like a good fit.
Did this whole pandemic make it easier for that to happen, since everything was like no one was moving? So like for creators, they kind of get a visual of the globe now of what's all happening. You don't have tons of celebrities traveling all over booking a lot of shows and gigs.
So it's not a lot of stories out there.
Well, I mean, I guess I was saying more from a microscope level. You're able to level the playing field now to see what's going on, who's where, and kind of like how you want to pick and choose your news.
Not really, honestly. I think the pandemic kind of pushed everything back. So, of course, one of my jobs is to actually report the news and things that's going on. And since the pandemic, man, not a lot has been going on. So, I think pre-pandemic, things was a lot crazier. There was a lot more news to relay, but it seems like it kind of slowed down a little bit.
Okay.
It's a lot of eyes on the politics now. A lot of people dropping stuff about them.
Oh yeah, man. That's really the main focus, is this crazy election we got going on, and that's pretty much taken over. I mean, of course, you can still get other trending stories out there, but mainly everybody's eyes is on this election.
Give me one of your biggest stories you broke.
Oh man, biggest stories. The most, I mean, it kind of varies, man, because I got a video with 7 million, but I don't really think, to me, I think that's like my most viewed video, my most viral video. But to me, I don't think that was quote unquote a big story. I would say like stuff with more surrounded around more controversy. There was one about Jay-Z and Jay-Z's alleged daughter. I got a chance to speak with Jay-Z's childhood friend, and I was able to get some clarity about that. So I would say that's one of the bigger stories. Also, I actually worked with Marjorie Harvey's ex-husband, the one that everybody was talking about, and find out he was a Memphis kingpin. So that was pretty interesting to me. I feel like those were big stories, even though they didn't really get like the millions and millions of views. It actually did get a lot of traction, and a lot of eyes were on it, and the watch time was crazy. So I'm more proud of that than the one where I went 7 million, 2 million, 3 million. I got several videos that's in the millions, but in terms of my biggest story, I would say those two would probably be my biggest stories.
So Jay-Z allegedly had a daughter out here?
Yeah. Jay-Z allegedly has a daughter in Cambridge, Maryland. She looks identical to him. For y'all just watching this, I don't know if y'all posting this on YouTube, but y'all that watch this, man, check it out. Go look at the background. Even his former best friend that he grew up with, next door neighbor, confirmed it, because they used to go back and forth from New York to Cambridge, and they used to be doing their little hustle thing and whatnot. So he finally got on my show, and he confirmed it. He was like, first he didn't want to talk about it, but then he came clean about it and was like, yeah, that's what's up.
Is he there for, like, is she good a little bit or what?
Say that again, bro.
Is she there? Is he there for her?
Nah.
Oh, he don't even acknowledge her, huh?
Nah. But even her aunt, which is the aunt was sisters with the girl's mom, confirmed it as well. You know what I'm saying? They used to all hang out in Cambridge, and I mean the girl looks just like Jay-Z, like even more so than Blue Ivy. She looks absolutely identical to Jay-Z, man. So y'all check that out, man. And you know,
check that out.
See for yourself. You know, my job is to put
like that. We hear stories about, you know, like I did hear that he allegedly had a daughter. Then I think it was a son as well as also a lot of other celebrities, but it gets swept under the rug.
Oh yeah,
like
of course.
So.
You do some deep research.
You got to, man, to stand out, bro. You gotta do those deep dives. You gotta go on those crazy missions. You gotta come out of helicopters, and you know what I'm saying. You gotta do it all. Just like, for instance, like, you know, how did Carmelo get caught in the middle of an ocean on a yacht? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go hard, man, to get them stories.
I still think it was somebody on the yacht that knew to go on the yacht that had something to do with that. Because other than that, I'm not gonna know about that. There's somebody else like, yeah, I can take advantage of this.
Right. Exactly.
I want to talk to you about your work ethic, the amount of hours you take to put in to make this stuff come to light. Because a lot of people may think, oh, it's just YouTube. You just film something and you put it right on there, but they don't know the hard work that goes into it. You just said you deep dive, you do research. How do you put together your work schedule for your content?
Honestly, I don't have a work schedule. I mean, you know, I could be chilling all day or I could be busy all day. It just varies and it depends on you know, whatever I'm working on at that particular time. You know, some things need more research, and of course, you know, you want people to rock with you, so you can't just rush to throw together a video and then expect people to like subscribe to you and watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really take that time. And not only that, you also got to figure out a way to actually stand out amongst, you know what I'm saying, the crowded platform. So, you know, I think the more time you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. But also with what I do on YouTube, it is time sensitive. So I can't like take forever, especially if something's trending. I can't take forever to put out a video, because you know, if I take my time, like a long time, by then it's already like the news is just surpassed. Nobody care no more. So I would say on a typical maybe 10 to 11 minute video, it'll probably maybe take me about an hour or two to put together everything.
Have you had any celebrities hit you up, you know, in a thread manner in regards to any of this news, or any lawyers reach out to you or anything?
It's your boy Desi Dez.
And it's your boy Mojo. And if you like what you are seeing so far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Please. And if all else fails and you like what you talking about as far as this merch-wise, baby, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Check us out on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook at TwistedYounginz with a Z. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you give us an email at TwistedYounginz@gmail.com for all promotions.
Where's it at TwistedYounginz@gmail.com?
Yes, sir, with a Z. And also, if y'all don't like what you see right now as far as merch-wise, we got more merch, and we also do merch.
Do your merch,
Send us in a couple
support
designs.
Everybody.
Yeah, and we do promotional packages, interviews, videos, articles, whatever you guys need, man. Just make sure you hit us up. Holla at you, baby.
Never had a lawyer, man. But people always say that. They always like, oh, Lionel B got a cease and desist. I've never had a cease and desist. I've had celebrities, people hit me up, not the actual celebrities. I did have a rapper hit me up about somebody that was within his camp that he's pretty well known. But you know what I'm saying, we end up talking and come to find out, you know, what I said was the truth. And me and him, like, we super cool now. Cause I was like, yo, let's go on live. Let's talk about it. He was like, nah, you know, I just want to, you know, I'm like, hey, bro, like, I don't make up stories. You know what I'm saying? I spit the facts. So if you want to have a conversation or whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying, we could do it. I don't hide behind the camera like, you know, some people on YouTube do. They'll, you know what I'm saying, they'll throw a rock and hide their hand. But, you know, whatever I say on there, I stand in the paint for it and willing to, you know, talk to anybody or whatever.
I think that's dope, because a lot of people are just in the game just to get a quick story or a quick buck, to whereas they don't get all the facts, or they don't use the right terms that they need to if they don't know if it's true. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're normal people too. You could be messing people's lives in jeopardy, putting something out there that may not be true, it may not happen.
Exactly. And that's the difference with me. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for other bloggers, but what for me, you know what I'm saying, with what I do, I don't do it to destroy people's lives. I know some celebrity news people, they make it a point to just keep attacking a certain individual, or they want to drag them to court, or they want to threaten their life. They want to do all this crazy stuff. And to me, I mean, I feel like it's a job, and that's not good business. Like, how can people respect you if you combative towards these celebrities? Because them celebrities is the reason why you have a job. Mm-hmm. So why would you want to go out of character and do the most just for a story? Like, that's, to me, that's crazy.
That's true.
They be going too hard. I'm like, man, you going too hard. You going too hard.
I saw the story you did on my girl Ari.
You said me?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I don't know. I mean, I do so many of them, y'all. I swear I be.
But that's good though. Like you're out here working. You putting, like, your work is consistent as well. Like especially be like people that do like celebrity news. I only see them once in a blue moon. Like, but
right.
You, it seems like you try to keep something up there, even if just try to keep your work consistent. And I think that's great. I also see that you're an artist as well, a rapper.
I am, man. I am. So, and it's kind of funny, what I'm saying, being an artist and also being a YouTuber. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the worlds collide, but I've been getting a lot of love from the industry, man. A lot of the rappers I got, a lot of the big names featured on my upcoming project. I got an album coming out. So I think people kind of respect that. Okay, what I'm saying, this is a job. He ain't here to like destroy nobody. Mm-hmm. But sometimes bloggers get a bad rap, man, because
you gotta state the real story. You gotta put that out there, even though we got a feature, man. Look,
that's real.
It's something coming down the pipeline. Hey, other people gonna pick it up.
Oh yeah.
Would you mind if I pick? Would you ask them, or would you just go ahead and pick it up? It is what it is.
I mean, I would let them know, what I'm saying? I don't think I would just do that, because I feel like that's kind of underhanded to be cool with somebody, to be working with somebody and then go behind their back. Mm-hmm. Because, when you are friends with these entertainers or rappers or whatever, you do develop a relationship, what I'm saying? So there got to be some type of integrity about what you're doing. You can't just go behind their back, or you got secret intel and you go out and drop a story. Because I know a lot of these people, a lot of these R&B stars, like a lot of stars that I get information they give me all the time just because I'm the homie, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many stories I could just be real nasty and just put out there, but I ain't that kind of person. And if I do want to run with a story, I'll holler at them and be like, yo, kind of want to put this out here. How do you feel about it? They be like, yeah, cool, whatever. Or, well, don't add that part, but you could say, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be crazy stuff, man.
Especially because it's going to get picked up anyway. You might as well break it nicely,
right?
And do my research to verify to make sure it's true, rather than somebody else just come and just they're gonna drop it however they want to drop it.
Yeah. Well, honestly, man, a lot of them rappers too, they want their stories leaked out. So a lot of them will hit you up and be like, they'll tell you stuff just to put the story out there. So.
Because they give them a little bit
between me and y'all. It's between me.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm just playing. I don't give a damn. But yeah, man. But yeah, a lot of entertainers, man. I done had boxers hit me up. I done had big time rappers that y'all know they songs really well hit me up, and they they try to pay you for a story. They be like, yeah, we'll give you this money to leak this out there. It's crazy.
You think some of them will fake it just so they can have a story?
Yeah, because everybody want to be relevant, bro. Everybody want their story talked about, and that helps them with their album sales, their record sales. That's why a lot of that controversy comes around sometimes when they want to put their story out there or their music project.
Do you have a team?
Yeah, I do. I have a few people that work with me. I have some assistants, but in terms of like the creative process, what I'm saying, that's hands-on with that. I don't like nobody touching my stuff.
That's fine. And I want to ask you, what do you think about Kanye running for president?
Terrible idea. I don't know. Is that even real? I don't know. Is that a gimmick, or was he?
No, he ran for president. He got on the ballot. He
said 2024 for sure.
But he got like 50,000 votes.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. I didn't know if I don't know if he was serious. You know what I'm saying? I know he did actually run or whatever, but I didn't know if he was actually serious and thought he really had a chance.
I don't think he didn't think he really had a chance. It was just trying to take votes away from Joe Biden.
Shady,
I think he actually wants to run for president though, especially in 2024.
Yeah, I mean, hell, who knows, man? Donald Trump did it in 2016, so bro, stranger things have happened, man. Who knows?
Yeah, he's a billionaire now. So I think eventually, probably a couple years from now, he might be a multi-billionaire. At least have
Oh
like
yeah.
10
Oh,
bills.
yeah.
So, because
But
I
I
don't
think
think
what's gonna haunt him though, even if he does, actively pursue it, I think, the mental breakdowns he's been having in public, that's gonna come back and it's not gonna work for him in terms of running. I don't think it will.
I
Because
think we
people like
should
to
have our
give it
own
stuff on
party. We should create another party.
Yeah,
You know what
really.
I mean? I think a lot
That's
of
really
people are just so stuck on the Republicans and Democrats, and we're so caught up in,
what either
it's
one of them can do for us as a community.
right,
exactly,
right.
Right.
exactly,
We kind of at the mercy of whoever wins.
exactly,
Right.
exactly. What
Which
is
we can do a lot of it ourselves. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We strong enough, man. It just
Yeah.
takes us, getting behind that and people just really, what I'm saying, locking on it, man. I think we could do it.
Yeah.
facts?
We could do it.
What do you So what is So you say you're in Florida,
Yeah.
right? Is Florida opened up? Is they got clubs open? Or
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of places steadily opening up right now. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm still chill. Like I don't trust it. I don't give a damn what's open. As long as them cases keep climbing, I definitely, of course, taking precautions through everything. But just because it's open don't mean you're gonna see Lionel B in that. But nah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't trust him. I actually lost my mother to that back in July. So
What?
my condolences go out to you.
yeah, she was literally gone in 3 days, bro. Like got the call, 3 days gone. So that was
So
definitely
this,
tough for me.
so this real.
Yeah.
People thinking it's just a fake, just for
People think it's fake, bro.
3 days, bro.
3 days. She was healthy, you know what I'm saying, and called her one day and gone, bro. And the crazy thing was, man, that same day, you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking like I'm thinking she fine. I had Kenny Lattimore sing the song For You to her, you know what I'm saying, to inspire her. That was one of her favorite artists.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, man, that'd be so dope for, getting the homie to call her, you know what I'm saying, and encourage her. And that same night, bro, she was gone. So that was crazy.
Sorry for your loss, bro.
Yeah, my
Appreciate that.
condolences. I know you're still going through that as well.
Oh man, yeah, like yeah, for sure. But you know what I'm saying? I know how she was. She would want me to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? And her passing inspired me to just really go harder. She already said I was going hard. She was already super proud of where I came from to make it on YouTube and to achieve so many things. Like, and it took me like a year, bro, to pull in like 300,000 subscribers and 80 million views. So everything went real quick. So I just kept grinding. And not just doing that, but also perfecting what I was doing. So it wasn't just like, okay, well, I have an audience, so let me just keep doing the same old thing. Like every video, I try to do something creative in there. You know what I'm saying? It might be some crazy green screen stuff. It might be something petty I do, but just to set myself apart from everybody else.
I think that's
Okay.
amazing, especially you said your mother support you.
Oh yeah, man.
Because
Yeah,
a lot
time.
of people, they don't understand the career of a creator. They think
Right.
you should get a real job, go this route, or
Right.
they don't look at it as the seriousness in it until you start making money from it. You have to show them like, hey, this is what I'm getting from this, and then they start believing into it. So
Are
for you to
willing to take the time,
yeah,
Right.
People think, oh, it's supposed to pop off real quick. No, you really got to.
Exactly.
Oh, it takes time, bro. It takes time. And honestly, I'll tell you this later in the interview, but I'll tell you how I kind of, you know what I'm saying, like what it took for me to come up in YouTube, because I actually had a story that really motivated me to go there. But like you was saying though, people don't really understand and they feel like, oh, get a job or whatever. Like my dad was one of them people. He was like, oh, go to college, you need to get that degree. But I actually dropped out of college. I actually went to school for digital productions and audio recording and stuff like that. Ended up dropping out, man, because a lot of the stuff I was learning on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got into YouTube, and my dad was like, damn, like shit, like wow, you doing this, and you made a lot of money at it, you know what I'm saying? So now he just, he's super supportive too, man. My dad, he has a doctorate in education, so of course school was a big thing for him.
Yeah.
But when he saw me go a whole nother route, I'm like the rebel of the family. He saw me go another route and become, real successful. So he's supportive.
Yeah, as he should think like that though, because he never seen nobody succeed in doing that. So he just want to make sure my son has 100, like a place where I know 100%. I feel that he can he can succeed. Getting the degree or whatever, because that's how everybody do it. And you try to do it a different way. Of course, he's gonna be. I ain't never seen nobody make it, so I'm gonna be apprehensive about it. He just want the best for you. So I think a dad's supposed to feel like that. And it's good that he thinks like that, so he can, you can also balance like whether, okay, if this don't work out, I can always do what my dad says.
Right.
But
I feel like, man, in order to gain anything of significance, man, you got to take those risks.
Yeah.
So I also feel like, even though I ain't a big supporter of Kanye, I mean, I like the old Kanye, but he actually had a documentary, I think it was called Dropout, where he was talking about how his family, they kept pushing him like, oh, go to college and this and that and get you a comfortable job. But he went the other way and look how much money he made. Right. But it takes a special kind of person. I ain't saying everybody go out and do that. Even my kids, man, like, I got a son, he's getting ready to graduate in about another year from high school. So, I'm encouraging him, like, bro, if you want to go to college, you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
More sad stories than it is success stories.
Oh yeah. It takes a special kind of crazy person, man, to go out there and just go out there and do it. You know what I mean? It does. Yeah.
Have you ever been in a situation to where you had a story? Well, obviously, probably, like, let's just say, like, let's use in the beginning of your career, like with YouTube, you breaking stories. You ever been in situations where you had a story and you knew, like, okay, if I put this story out or if I promote it like this, I know it'll get attention, but it may be a little messy in between. It may cause friction with with people that you may be cool with or turn down or burn a bridge in a relationship, but at the same time, it'd be good for your career.
Well, I don't think it was. I didn't really look at it. I mean, yeah, I do have a story like that, but it wasn't.
Were you in the situation or for them?
Both of us, because we were. I put out a story about this particular person. I don't want to put the name out there, but I did put out a story about this particular person. They actually got a lot of help and assistance from me giving their story, and then we tried to kind of work. I was trying to help out this individual. But with me, it wasn't more or less like, okay, I'm going to put this story out and I know it's going to be successful. It was more like, okay, let me tell people the truth about why this went left. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I knew it was going to cause friction, which it did. My DMs was lit up, but I'm like, to me, being a blogger and just, having a job to relay the news, I got to tell people the truth. Like, okay, I understand this video did this. We talked about this. However, other things have been found out, and what I'm saying, just following up on the story. What I'm saying, I knew that was going to damage a relationship, but I had to be honest about the situation, and that person wasn't a good individual either. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy sometimes, but people just, man, I would say again, I always go back to this word integrity and doing the right thing. So, initially that person blew up from a story that I put out there. It's like over 1 million views on there. They had got a lot of help. A lot of people from Hollywood was hitting me up, like emailing me like, oh, yo, da-da-da-da. But then come to find out, the money that person was getting, what I'm saying, they was doing the wrong things with it and they just wasn't doing right. So you got honest people out here, hardworking people trying to help this person out, but they, what I'm saying, they ain't trying to help themselves out, or they doing the wrong things with the money. So I'll let y'all look at my YouTube and y'all figure out who I'm talking about, man. Ain't like I said,
who are some of the people that you kind of, I'm not even going to use the word look up to, that kind of inspires you as far as like in the media blogger world that you kind of like what they're doing?
I would say if I could pinpoint anybody, the one person I do look up to, it would probably be academics, just in terms of him having longevity. And he has like probably one of the biggest platforms I've seen in terms of like a celebrity news blogger. And I would say him, what I'm saying? I look up to him in terms of again, his longevity, how long he's been going, and how far he was able to take it.
Do you want to get on Twitch? Are you on Twitch as well?
I'm not on Twitch. Actually, I am signed with Caffeine, which I think is kind of like Twitch's competitor. Mm-hmm. So I have a contract with them. I think probably another month or two, and then, you know, after that, maybe we negotiate. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? Nothing comes of that, then probably hit up Twitch, see what's going on over there.
So
I don't know nothing about Twitch, so that'd be a brand new thing for me.
Gotcha. Okay. So what do you do with Caffeine? What kind of
Caffeine? Actually have 3 different shows. I have one called For the Love of the Culture, where, you know what I'm saying, I interview a lot of different celebrities. We done had a lot of people on there, man. Dude from Losing Isaiah. We had Papoose on there. We had Nivea on there. We had Turp from the Hot Boys on there. Foxamillion from the Wipe Me Down song. It's been a lot of people. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting some people. The girl from America's Next Top Model. So it's really about, you know what I'm saying, just hip hop culture mainly. You know what I'm saying? I bring guests on. We talk about different things, and you know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. It's a fun show.
What's the other show? The other 2 shows?
Other show is Lyrical Expose, where I generally have like an artist rapper on there, and we break down their lyrics. Kind of like what Younginz is doing, something similar to that. Okay. We kind of have fun, like lyrical games. And then Saturday is more like a podcast type style. We just talk about, you know, current events going on.
Oh, that's dope. Caffeine, the spot sound like.
Yeah, but trying to turn them up, man. I mean, they you know, they're big into the battle rap scene, and they hit me up. You know, they found me on YouTube, and they wanted to kind of go in a more of a different direction to bring other people on. So, you know, slowly but surely, man, trying to get them to, you know, have different content on there. Besides, you know, no disrespect to the battle rap thing. That's, you know, but you know, I would like to see them go in a further direction, bringing more variety shows on there.
Yeah.
Are you into the whole battle rap?
Not really, nah. Okay. When I was younger, it was cool, but now I can't really, you know. I like freestyling, but battle rap, that's not really my thing. Even though people say I look like Smack, they always say I look like Smack, man. But like, nah, I get it all the time, man. Smack or Tory Lanez or Jeezy, I get it all. I'm like, nah, ain't none of them dudes.
So with how you feel about the Tory Lanez situation? Like, what is so many different points of views? Like, what's going on? What happened?
It's crazy. You got Kelsey, which is Megan Thee Stallion's former best friend, on one side, and actually reported on this story a couple times. And then you got Tory Lanez bringing out a song saying he ain't do it, and then you got him saying, what is it, Rock Nation, you know, threatening him, and it's crazy. But I guess we'll know, like, once they
not to put out the
exactly,
not to say anything.
Exactly. So I feel like, you know, once they go to court and them charges are brought up and they start pointing fingers, then we'll really know more or less, like, you know, who did it or what happened or any of that.
So is he canceled in your eyes?
Nah, I wouldn't say that, man, because I think it took a big person to come out and just not only devote a whole song or a whole album to that situation, but also to finally go on live and address things and make it make sense, though. Because I feel like a lot of the things that he was saying made sense.
But why didn't he apologize? Why is like, I get you want to tell your side. I get you want to tell your side of the story, but how come you didn't apologize?
But what does he apologize for? Because he said he claimed he didn't shoot her or whatever. So like, what would he apologize for?
Well, something happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? Something happened. He may have not pulled the trigger or shot her, but obviously I'm just suspecting.
Did she come out and say that he did?
But she came out and said that he did it. But it was just like the role that he was kind of like playing. Like, hey, if I know that I did, you know, like, because Megan for a while she was getting dragged through the mud. You know what I mean? And a lot of people was backing Tory. So I just feel like, as of you, I get it. You can't say a lot of certain things, as you know, for Tory. But instead of coming out saying I'm going live or coming out putting all this on the song, how come you just can't come out and say like, hey, I apologize if she felt or such and such, and here's my album, by the way. You know what I mean? It was just like he was adding fuel to the fire. He was adding that, what do you call that lighter fuel to the fire. That's how I feel.
By dropping that accelerant, putting that accelerant on it.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. It's just like he was just just adding it on top of it. You know what I mean? So
I feel like that was wrong. That was a self-serving thing that he did. He tried to capitalize off of it.
Yeah,
get
like, that bag off there. That's good promotion.
Right. Yeah, it was smart, but it was wrong, morally wrong. You know what I'm saying? I guess he was like, okay, well, everybody in my business, here you go, come get my business.
And I feel like that's the publicist. That was a bad PR. They should have told him like, hey.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but that song, I mean, it was hot, wasn't it? People listen. That's how everybody got their different stories from the album. So it was bad, he shouldn't have did it.
But I felt if he would have had, if he would have kind of had made it like some decent publicity off of it, his album could have did much better than it did.
You think so?
If he didn't come out just adding the lighter fluid to it, if he would have came out in a different way and still put out the album, I think it kind of would have did a little bit better for his number wise. You know what I mean? Because some people was like, okay, he's doing this out of spite. He's putting out an album. He has to make money. You know what I mean?
I feel like that made people pay attention to the album. I think if he would apologize before, and everybody, of course, the world would have, you know what I'm saying, went over it with like a microscope, trying to figure out, okay, well, we believe him, we don't believe him. And then he put out an album after that, we'd probably still be pissed off a little bit. Or, trying to figure out like, well, what the hell, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the album would have did like that, but I think he tricked the internet, you know what I'm saying, into streaming his album. So I feel like that was brilliant. That was real. And then
they said, people were saying it was good too.
Yeah.
Not hating on him. It was good. We just disagree how he did it.
Right.
Who are you listening to these days? Who's some rappers that, who are your top 5? I don't even want to say top 5, but who are some of the rappers that you mess with, you listen to, you like their music?
I like Yellow Beezy. Yellow Beezy pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of his stuff, man. I really see him growing as an artist. I listen to him. I listen to Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? I listen to I'm kind of old school. Like a lot of the new stuff I don't really dig too much. I do like NLE Chopper. Like he pretty straight. Listen to him. So what's that? That's 3 people right there. Damn, I need 2 more, huh? Good question, man. Them other 2, I couldn't even tell y'all. I don't want to just make up a name and it don't even be, you know what I'm saying? It don't even be like that, man. But that's mainly the people.
Looking forward to the versus battle between T.I. and Jeezy?
I am.
Are you going to do a reaction out of that? Or
I don't typically do you know what I'm saying, do the reactions to the versus battles. But I definitely look forward to it, man, because those 2 of my artists that I really dig, and I respect in the game, and they've been around for a while, and they showed a lot of longevity, and they did a lot of smart business moves to take it beyond music. So I definitely look up to both them cats. So
you think T.I. didn't want to smoke with Busta Rhymes?
You said what now?
You think T.I. he didn't want to smoke with Busta Rhymes?
Oh man, I think that would be hard because Busta Rhymes got a lot.
Busta
Rhymes been in the game. He been in the game forever, man. Like when I was 10 or something crazy like that.
And T.I. happily declined.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes got too much, man. He hit you with that woo high and what's it gonna? Oh man, it's over with. Put your hands where your eyes can see. It's over with. You can't come back.
So how's your relationship life? You got your guy, man?
I am single, bro. I am single, and I'm trying my best to hold on to that single, you know what I'm saying? Because I do have goals, man, that I'm trying to get bigger, and I don't like to really be distracted with, the love thing, the romance thing, because anybody that has dated me, they know I'm a super focused person. Like we could be kicking it 1 minute, next thing you know, I got to go do YouTube, or, you know what I'm saying, I got to work on some songs, or I got to, you know what I'm saying, I'm always doing something. I'm always doing something. So I think it takes a special type of woman to understand that and don't feel no type of way dealing with, you know what I'm saying, a man.
She's not getting any attention.
Right. And I try, man. I try, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a single dad too. So,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. I got to balance, you know what I mean?
So who makes your beats?
Actually, man, there's a few different producers I actually work with. With my album, I did a few of my own tracks on there. I did probably like 4 or 5 out of 13. The rest of them, man, is just different people on the internet I've been finding. And man, got some stuff, bro. Can't wait for y'all to hear it, man.
Yeah. Are you
especially the one with the Outlaws, man? That's one of my favorite tracks.
You have it coming up the end of this month, right?
Yeah, I was supposed to drop it in November, but I feel like I want a little bit more time to kind of market it and promote it. You know what I'm saying? Get it out there. I want to shoot a music video for every song So I don't want to rush it. You know, the album's actually already done.
We have a listening party?
Finished it. Yeah. So, you know, I want to do all of that, man. So
when is the listening party?
I haven't even got a schedule yet. I think more
you gotta invite us out.
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna make sure y'all make sure, man, get twisted in the building. But I want to you know what I'm saying, I want to make sure, man, that you know all the visuals is all there, you know what I'm saying, and just do it the right way, man. I want to build up the hype instead of just throwing the album out there. I would be upset if I was to put it out there at this point.
Yeah, because a lot of time and effort goes into it.
Exactly, man. And that album, that's like my first album. It's my baby. It's got some crazy stuff on there, man. The videos we coming up with is super crazy. Y'all check out video I dropped last week called Freedom, man. It's super cinematic. We actually talking about, you know, COVID, Black Lives Matter. We did some real dope acting in there. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely want people to get the vibe of the music, man, and get the direction where I'm trying to go. And they're definitely going to see a different side of me versus the YouTube me and the rapper me.
Where you recorded?
Actually was done at Deep Productions in Tampa, man. That's actually the same recording studio that Plies go to, DJ Khaled, Rick Ross. So it's real inspiring. You go in there and you see a bunch of platinum plaques sitting up there. And I told the engineer, I said, man, that's cool, but I'm gonna get up there. He was like, cool, because I'm tired of seeing these old ass plat records. So you know what I'm saying, the old ass platinum plaques. So I'm like, all right, bro, make space for me up there.
Ooh, well, man, let everybody know where they can follow you, hear your music, you know, plug yourself,
watch
drop
your shows, everything.
For sure. I'm gonna put that out there. One more thing I wanted to cover. I know I told y'all earlier I had like, you know, a little story to tell y'all how I kind of made it on YouTube, man, and hopefully this inspires somebody. So, some of y'all that follow me or may have seen my videos, y'all know I'm from the Lionel B Show. You know what I'm saying? I do celebrity news, trending news, you know, urban entertainment. So basically, like when I first started, bro, I was actually homeless. So I was actually in my car recording videos, you know what I'm saying, with my phone, editing, you know what I'm saying. I went viral with no house, nowhere, you know what I'm saying, nowhere to be, just using somebody Wi-Fi at a hotel. I ended up going viral. So don't let your lack of resources ever stop y'all from being great. You know what I'm saying? And once I kept pushing through, kept grinding, then I rose up. You know what I'm saying? So
that's amazing.
So man. You broke a story in the hotel? In
the hotel, bro, using their computer. And by the time they found out I wasn't a resident in there, by that time already my first check from YouTube was probably like 14,000. So at that point, you know what I'm saying, I was like, okay, I'm just waiting on that check to cut. And then after that,
that was your first check?
Ever since, but yeah, the first check was like 13 grand.
Do you remember the story you broke?
Yeah, it was the one I was saying about, the most viral one that I got. Right now I'm at 7.1 million. That was the Jay-Z story. But I think total net, hope the IRS don't see this, but nah, for that one particular video over the lifespan, I made about 25 grand on that particular video.
Dude, that's dope.
And that's just one video, y'all. So y'all go hard, man. Y'all make good content. To me, you know, I don't even watch the video because I'm just like, because I know I was going through it that time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have no fancy microphone. I didn't have no fancy microphone, nothing. I was like walking around, like talking through my, you know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. Like, you know, when I hear it, it's a humbling experience, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I remember what I was going through at that time. It was just like hustle mode. You know what I'm saying, going through a lot, not knowing what today was going to be, the next day was going to be, you know what I'm saying? But I stayed hard like a soldier, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I had my son with me, and I said, bro, we going to be good. I said, I don't know how we going to be good, but we going to be good. And you know what I'm saying?
And it was just you and your son?
Just me and my son. Yeah.
Wow. Man, that is inspiring, man. That takes a special kind of person. A special kind of person.
Yeah, man. Had to be, you know, and I'm definitely proud of the path, man, and like that I had to go down in order to become, you know what I'm saying, like a grind. I think that did inspire me to go hard, because when I was going through that, I didn't ask anybody for nothing. I just told my son, we're gonna be good, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was applying for like little jobs, like, you know what I'm saying, but I wasn't getting no callbacks. But I was like, I kept doing them YouTube videos though. You know what I'm saying? And I would get, you know, little bit of views here and there. And to some people that they might have gave up at that point, like, oh damn, you only got 1,000 views. You know what I'm saying? Some people might have gave up, but something told me to keep going. I kept going, and now it's, you know.
And how many years ago?
83 million of views later. 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah. Almost 2 years ago. What's today? November, right? So yeah. 2 years and a month.
How does that feel to you? Like, because 2 years ago, you basically saying you were homeless.
Yeah. I was in my car with no gas. I couldn't even get nowhere in that car. I was in the car, but shit, ain't had no money to even get gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to ask for $1 or $2, man, just to get gas. You know what I'm saying?
People was talking down on you, wasn't they? They was talking bad about you.
Yeah.
That's good. Now you can look them in the eye. Not saying you'll do
the
same thing to them, but
hey, real humble, man. Like, you know, even to this day, my son he's still amazed. And I said, what did I tell you when we got into it? I said, how does it feel now? Yeah, he's still in shock. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's 2 years, you know, he bad and bougie right now. But I said, Dad said, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And look. So
a lot of people need to hear that, though. A lot of people, because a lot of people are going through, or a lot of people, they don't have that willpower to keep going. They want to see those quick results. Yeah. And sometimes that's how they end up going down the wrong road, or you know, spazzing out.
I ain't gonna lie, like I had thoughts like that. I had thoughts like going to do something crazy to make it, because you know you got a kid to look after, so you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You hungry and all kinds, so you go through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So you know, but my better mind was telling me to just be patient. You know what I'm saying? And didn't know what I was being patient for. Until I was looking at my video, and I see everything going up, subscribers going. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm thinking something broke on there. I'm like, what? And I'm like, ain't no way they finna send me all that money. So, and then it's just been consistent. It's been a consistent growth, man. Like I don't want to keep talking about money, but I done had, man, crazy checks on YouTube, bro. Like the amount of brand new cars, like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? What you can actually make on YouTube. And just anybody, man, stay inspired, man. Keep going, keep grinding. You may feel like people ain't watching you. You may, like you said, you may want to give up. You may not be happy with those initial results. You know, nobody just start out on YouTube and just go viral unless you just hella lucky, or you just got something super amazing that the algorithm love you and they want to share it like that. But you know, when I started, bro, I wasn't getting no traction. I had like, when I got back on YouTube, I had like maybe the initial AdSense was like $38. And I took that. I'm like, damn, I haven't even really been doing nothing on here in a while. So that really inspired me too. It's like, damn, well, I haven't really been doing nothing. What if I really tried something different and I kept going at it? So I turned 38 into thousands. You know what I'm saying? $38 into thousands.
Do you invest?
I have.
Okay.
I have. A little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of nervous on that tip. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could find a good situation to where I feel like I ain't finna lose a whole bunch of money on it, then, you know, I'll do more of that.
Well, are you spiritual?
I am. Absolutely. That got me through too, man, being spiritual.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about y'all, man? Y'all spiritual?
Very spiritual.
Okay.
You gotta believe in something.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we've all been in situations to where it was no other way. Somebody had to be looking out for you. That's how you know somebody is guiding you. Is someone is in control.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody created you, man.
Oh yeah. And before that, man, I was dealing with a female, and she's actually the one that you know, put me and my son out on the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, and she was like well into the church. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of, you know, it didn't really do nothing to me spiritually, but it's just like when people say they're spiritual or they believe in God or they're a Christian or whatever, like, you know.
Oh, it's bad people, man. The Crusades, a lot of those was, you know, Christianity people. Then you have some of the terrorists and stuff, you know, from different.
Oh yeah,
religions.
true.
So just, you know, these are still sinners.
The extremists.
Yeah, it's still sinners. So, you know, just because.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're doing something wrong the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is, man. I feel like, you know, it was definitely God's path to put me in that position, in that situation, in order for me to become the person he wanted me to be.
Yeah.
So I feel like had I still been, you know what I'm saying, kicking it with her or whatever, man, I wouldn't have grown to be able to do any of this. You know what I'm saying? I went from having a raggedy car to like 3 cars, big house, you know what I'm saying, movie theater, all of that. And that was from me having to go through all of that struggle and all of that turmoil for God to put me in a position to be like, okay, now you know what it feel like when you touch that stove and it burns. So now you don't want to get burned no more. Now I'm going to teach you how to hustle. And you're going to remember them days I took you through.
You got to do you some YouTube classes, man. Try to teach you, you know what I mean?
I know, man. I mean, my family be telling me that, bro. They was like, man, you know, you need to do some tutorial type stuff to kind of teach people, man. Maybe eventually at some point.
Yeah, they pay for it, man. Knowledge is, you know, you get money for knowledge now.
Yeah. It ain't all about the money. It's just really like finding the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them want me to teach music video tutorials too, because I shoot crazy music videos, and I do all the editing, most of the shooting that I can. I done taught my son how to, you know what I'm saying, work the camera, and you know what I'm saying. So I could probably teach that too, you know what I mean? But it's just like finding the time, bro.
Right.
That's true.
Find the time, man. I wish there was 2 of me.
This has been great, man. I definitely appreciate this. We got to have you on. We got to do something else. Maybe we can do an end of the year show.
Hey, I'm down for it, man. Y'all let me know.
Go through every, you know, do a recap of the year or something. We can do that. I think that'll be great. But I definitely appreciate you taking the time out of your day just to sit with us for a while. Like, we definitely appreciate it. And your story is truly inspiring. You know, the amount of what you did in 2 years of non-consistent grind and hustle, and just being homeless, like you said, getting kicked out of, you know, you and your son getting put out, you know, a bad relationship, and then you stand in the car using Wi-Fi from a hotel, and you know that's a lot of people don't hear stories like that. Those stories are out there, but a lot of people need to hear that to just say like, hey, if he went through this, and the only thing you doing is sleeping on the couch, and you know, going through, you know, you can do it,
man.
Right? There's a way. Like there's a way. So you know, that's inspiring. So again, appreciate you.
Sure, no doubt.
Like I said, we will be keeping in touch. We got to do something else, and this was great. Appreciate
and say promote yourself. You know, your YouTube and your Instagram links and whatever, Twitter and all that.
No doubt. So y'all can find me of course on YouTube. Just type in the Lionel B Show. You check out my music on YouTube as well. It's Lionel B Vivo. On Instagram, it's at the Lionel B Show. Twitter, same thing. Facebook, the same thing.
Caffeine.
Yeah. And caffeine. Oh yeah, caffeine.tv/Lionel B. Check me out every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're gonna come have fun with your boy, man.
All right, brother.
All right, thanks, man. We'll be in touch. Appreciate this. This is great. You have a blessed day.
No doubt, y'all too, man. So y'all posting this on YouTube, or where's it's gonna go?
Yes, we're gonna edit it up, like edit it up, and so and I'll let you know. It should be give us about a week.
Okay. Hey, make me look good. I want my thumbnail good. Make it a good, you know.
You gotta send me a good picture of thumbnail that you want me to use.
I don't care if you put a clickbait title on there. I don't care. Make it dope, man.
Okay. All right.
All right, man. Y'all stay blessed, yo.
All right, you too.
All right, later.